the beliefs of a group of radical Christians. So, hope you guys will all join me in fighting off the zombie horde. Me personally, I'm going to be going over to my grandpa's house to pick up a double-barrel hinge action shotgun. And then I'm going to go for a little bit of shooting practice. My friend from school, Tally, she's going to be getting her swords. Anthony's probably going to get some staff. Emilio's going to get a knife. Robert is going to beat him to death with his guitar. Fairly sure that's what he's going to do. Bad voice crack. I really want to get up to the surface again. Make me very happy. Oh, I found iron. That's nice because they can make it go back down and get my singular torch because I don't have any more. I don't have any more. What are they called? Torches or gel. I don't have any more gel. That's it. I'm nowhere close to the surface because there's no underground music. Everything's moving around in the water out there, so that can either be a very good thing or a very bad thing. It's still nighttime. Music does not lie. I'm just gonna mine this ore here. We'll grab the pots and hopefully just walk out of this cave unscathed. Yeah, if you're careful, you can do a lot as a beginner in this game. You just have to be careful not to like accidentally summon the Eye of Cthulhu, especially for like in a multiplayer server where people can spawn the Eye of Cthulhu and they'll summon Skeletor sometimes, Skeletron sometimes, and they'll be like all summoning bosses and the Eater of Worlds, and they'll be destroying shadow orbs, and they'll be doing all this stuff, and you'll be like, oh my god, please don't kill me. And stuff like that happens. God damn it. Okay, come with me, Torch. Let's go. Oh, wonderful. Sorry, I wasn't quite sure whether or not, well, I'm bummed out. I wasn't quite sure whether or not that was a sarcastic wonderful or not, because I found a bunch of iron, but I am still trapped underground with one torch. So I'm not sure. I could have gone back up the way I went, but I don't think I would be able to get back safely. Hopefully I'm digging up into some mountain or whatever. Suck. I just like end up coming up at the top of the mountain, and I'm like, I could have dug up like 2 feet back where I was earlier. That would really be depressing. God, playing this in 1080p, okay, and all around me there's just black. Actually, I'm not that far from the surface now because you can tell, because the background blocks are just dirt, and when the background blocks are just dirt, it means I can place a block anywhere on them. Same thing with wood and stone backgrounds. You can place blocks anywhere on the background, which is really nice. Don't let me like my monotoned and tired voice get you wrong. It's actually really nice to be able to place those things because you can you don't have to stack the blocks. You can just kind of do that. It's daytime now. That's good to know. So I spent the first night underground, and I fought a couple slimes, and mushroom cave. That's not bad for first night. I could have done worse. I just want to figure out where the, I'm pretty sure if you save and exit, then you'll go, like, back to your spawn. But I don't want to do that. That's lame. It's fake and gay. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna try to dig my way out. I'm hoping that once I see the surface, it'll show up because it's lit up. That's what my hope is. Hoping that, like, once I get near it, I'll be able to see it in the distance and I'll be like, I should go that way. Instead of, like, literally being left in the dark about it, you know? We'll see. But I have the cheerful day music of Terraria back, and I'm happy about that. Which means that if I go up to the surface there, I will not be encountering any zombies, just slimes. I do not know how far I ventured away from my house, but I know I ventured to the right, so I just gotta go left. Or, no, I ventured to the left, I just gotta go right. That's right. Well, there's dirt there, that's a good sign. The, like, breaking limit for items is really low in this game. Like, I think different, like, higher tier pickaxes have more range, but at the beginning it's really low. I see dirt up there off to the side. Come on, break already, stupid stone. What's your problem? God damn it. Fine. I think this episode's really long. It's kind of boring because I'm just digging around. Might speed this up a bit, I don't know. Because there's a chance for me to, like, kind of talk. But, so I guess it's a chance for me to talk and just kind of talk about how the server's been going, like the Terraria server. Basically, it's been going well, except for the fact that people are griefing it, like, every 2 seconds. So what they'll do is they'll either take dynamite and just blow everything up, like hack dynamite, because you can really easily take cheat engine and duplicate an item so you have like 200 of it, and you can keep the value at 200 without it ever going down. So that blows, and then a lot of people are using that and using it to get a bunch of TNT, or dynamite, excuse me, and then they rape a server, their spawn, whatever. But with the new server, I did something different. I made it so that the spawn house is just a little hut for people who spawn in to, like, not get raped. But the actual house that most of the people are staying in is on a floating island, kind of far away, and you have to get through the corruption to get to it, so it's a little bit more difficult to get to, and I'm hoping that'll deter griefers a little bit. I'm actually going to go on afterwards, after I'm done recording this, and check to see how things are doing. And it was a shame too, because the last server that got griefed, like, someone blew up the entire treehouse. It was an epic treehouse. It was like the one in the trailer, like a tree. But people blew it up, and then it was just so depressing. But that's games, I guess. That's building games, like sandbox games like these. They just get raped by people who think it's fun to grief. But it is sadly not. I see grass. I'm so close to getting out of here. I cannot wait till I'm free. I'm so close. Dig out of here. Let's dig out of here, come on. Yes, that's right. Right, come on. Come on, break. God damn it. What? I clipped through that, you saw that? I clipped through it. It was weird. But yeah, this game's multiplayer is pretty buggy. Like, connecting to it is really hard sometimes. For some people, it doesn't work at all. For others, it only works sometimes. For others, it works perfectly fine. And hosting the server is weird as well, because if you have multiple network adapters on your server, then it's not going to work. Which is a real pain. Because that means you have to use, like, the barest thing ever that doesn't have, like, multiple networks in it. And if you have virtual networks, that counts too. So, like, Hamachi and, like, a VMware network adapter would count for that too, and it would mess it up. And that means that it would only broadcast to one of them, and then people wouldn't be able to connect because of that. Blah, 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 blah. Probably don't give a shit about what I'm saying right now, and probably just boring the crap out of you. Probably already turned this video off because I've just been mumbling into the, talking to myself in my room for a little bit whilst recording. You're probably annoyed by my voice because I'm just... Yes, I see it! Oh my god. Victory is so mine right now. I knew I'd be able to see it, I just didn't think I was this deep down. I guess I dug deeper than I thought I did. But I made it back up to the top. Sadly there's no sky, but I mean I can live with that really. It's not going to be that big of a deal, really. If you guys have any real big complaint about it, leave it in the comments. And I'll be like, hey, it's not that big a deal, you know? Here. I think I'm going to go see the new Pirates of the Caribbean with the Bro Pile tomorrow. If you don't know who the Bro Pile is, it's me, Green Flam, and a few other of our bros. One of them's a brodette, because she has a chode. That's another story. I think I'm going to be like APL Fisher, just be like chodes after the end of video, or Jones Fat Car. Just be like, yep, chodes. God, I'm really low on life. What the hell? Alrighty. Let's keep going. Going. God, molten armor is so hard to get. Like, you just have to gather materials. You don't have to kill anything specific. Like, you don't have to kill Skeletron to get into the dungeon to get materials for your necro armor. But you have to go down to hell, which is pretty much a challenge in itself, really. Because basically in hell, there's hellstone, which is the material you need to build the armor, along with obsidian. And hellstone hurts you unless you have an obsidian skull equipped. So unless you equip one of those, you're gonna get raped just by trying to mine the stone. And also in hell, there's fire imps, which basically shoot little balls of fire at you that goes through walls. It pretty much has infinite range, and they teleport around, so you can't really get out of their range and just teleport to you. There's lava. The lava does 86 damage a second, and the max health is 400. So do the math, you're dying in about 5-6 seconds. Just being in lava. So if a skeleton knocks you in, you're pretty much fucked. There's bone snakes. And what bone snakes are, they're kind of like the devours, or the large snakes. You saw me fight a large snake at the beginning of this video, or earlier in the video, not the beginning, just earlier. And what happened was, it just rose to the ground like that. Well, basically the same thing happens when it comes to bone serpents, except bone serpents are bigger, they do more damage, and they have more health. Obviously, they're made out of bones, which I'm pretty sure you never would have guessed without me telling you, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Back to my home, please. That's the cave I went into, so I don't really went far at all. I ventured a little bit. Mainly I just ended up digging for a long time. Or is that the cave I went to? Yeah, it is, I think, right? Yeah, because I saw that stuff that was underneath there. Yep. Managed to get out of that with 28 silver coins. That's awesome. 28 silver. That's cool. Alrighty. We can make silk now. Which allows me to make a bed. So I need to make a furnace. So I need torches to make a furnace. So I need 3 torches, which is 1 crafting. Stone and wood. I have wood, so I should be able to make a furnace now. Yes, I can. Awesome. I'm gonna take that furnace, place it down. Now I have a choice. I can make pretty much any bar I want, really. How much copper do I have? 66 copper. That's 33 copper bars. That's a lot, so... Or 22, my bad. Silver bars, I can only make 3, not really surprised there. Gold, 2, again, not surprised. Iron, I can make quite a few more. Iron allows me to make a anvil, which I can then place down right here. There. And that allows me to craft stuff like this. Like this.